Okay. Good morning, fellow Toastmaster. I am and dear guest. My name is Nitin Raj, and I will be the SAA for today meeting. And will I welcome you all the uh, 369 meeting of the Toastmaster Club. Before starting the meeting, I could like mention the ground rule for fellow Toastmaster meeting. Please turn off your mobile phone or put in them silent mode. As a Toastmaster, we do not talk sexual about sexual, religion, and politics. So please refrain for discussing the topics. Please do not cross talk and mm, please turn off your video if you are stepping out of the meeting. And as everybody in their in life as a mission to achieve their goal. Likewise, our Toastmaster Club also as a mission. Yeah, mission of our Toastmaster Club is the providing to superative and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to developing communication and leadership skills, they're resulting in a great self-confidence and personal growth. With this, I announce this meeting open and hand over to stage of TMOD mode. Uh, Ms. Lalitha, ma'am.
Uh,
No, presiding officer is, I believe it's our Toastmaster Prachna.
Sorry, I was speaking on mute. Hi, everyone. Thank you, Toastmaster Lalitha, and well done, Toastmaster Nitin, on your role as Sergeant at Arms. Good morning, everyone. So as a presiding officer for the meeting, I am opening the meeting number 369 for all. So for all the guests who have joined us for the first time, as well as the speakers, I would like to give a brief introduction of the Toastmasters Club. So, Toastmaster International is a worldwide non-profit educational organization that empowers individuals to become more effective communicators and leaders. Toastmaster International was founded by Dr. Ralph C. Smedley in October 1924 for the first time, and that was about 100 years back. And currently, the organization's membership exceeds 357,000 members in more than 16,600 clubs, which is spread across 143 countries. And we as Speakers 10 are part of this wide-reaching organization. And Speakers 10 Club itself is more than a decade old. It was chartered into existence on September 25, 2012. So while we join Toastmaster for public speaking, there are two additional benefits for which comes along the way, that is leadership and networking. Once you are a member, you can give speeches, you can take up roles across the globe. So with that, I would like to pause and open the floor for all the guests who have joined us for the first time to share their introduction with us. So I see a couple of new names: Sucheta, Chandra, Vikas. Sucheta, are you there with us? All right. While Sucheta is able to speak, maybe Chandra, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah. Hello, everyone. This is the first meeting for Toastmasters that I'm attending actually. I'm from Bangalore and I work with DSP Technology. And it's for improving my communication skills, and I hope I can achieve it. I'm next to get in terms with the rules and regulations, and so I need to speak to a Sankhya or nice. Thank you for that opportunity. And Arun is the one who introduced audible. Hello, am I audible?
Yes.
Okay. You want me to again introduce myself, or they're able to like hear what I...
We were able to hear you.
Okay, thank you, thank you.
Hello. Can you, can you hear me?
Yeah, Pragya, we can hear you now.
Okay, I'm so sorry. My internet is very patchy today. I got dropped off. Well, we were about with the guest introduction, so I'm sorry if I missed if anyone has introduced themselves.
Yeah,
Um,
Jayendra has already introduced. Yeah.
okay, my bad, I missed it. But Renuka, any other guests who are with us? Renuka, would you like to introduce yourself to the club here?
Hey, hi everyone. Sorry, my internet is patchy, so my video is not on. So I am Renuka and I'm a working professional. I am a management consultant and have been trying to, get into uh, make some time to join a Toastmasters club to improve my communication skills for quite a while now. And I'm glad to be at least joining as a guest in this session and hope to be uh, joining Toastmasters club pretty soon. And happy to meet all of you. Looking forward to interact with all of you.
Well, happy to meet you too, Renuka. I hope your internet gets better so that we can see you on camera. But nevertheless, let's move on to our next guest. I believe Vikas, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello, hi everyone. I'm Vikas. I'm joining this, I think, meeting as a guest for second or third time now. I really want to get into the club, but my time schedule doesn't permit me for it. Like most of my Sundays are busy. And to introduce myself,
I'm
I'm
sorry
a
if
professional.
that is on my part, but are you able to, can everyone hear Vikas, or his voice is a little feeble?
Yeah, the audio is a bit
Okay,
feeble.
Vikas,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yes,
Vikas, would you be able?
are you able to hear me now?
It's a little better, but still feeble.
Okay, I hope it's better now. To introduce myself, I'm a working professional who is working in Bangalore. Originally, I'm from Gurgaon. Currently, I'm working in Bangalore in a startup. I would not like to name this yet. And I'm looking forward to join the meetings as a member very soon. I hope my time permits me for the same.
We can't hear you, Pragya. No, maybe you can open the microphone now and you can use it later.
Hi, everyone. Is it better now? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we
Okay,
can.
thank you so much. I see a lot of problems today, but I'll still All right. I think we have already. I see Sucheta. So is Sucheta online, right?
No, she's not there.
Okay. All right. So I hope I have covered all the guests, but if I have missed out on anyone, please raise your hand and we will be happy to hear your introduction to the club. But let me move ahead and let me introduce you to the Toastmaster and why we are always excited to join Toastmasters every Sunday. We look forward to it. That so Toastmaster being one of the most positive platforms, we do one thing which is very critical, which that is breaking fear. So we break the fear of public speaking. That is an unknown fear. What will happen if I fail? If I forget my lines, what will other people think of me? But let me assure you that at Speakers 10 Toastmasters Club, we encourage you to fail. We constantly push our members, hey, don't feel shy. You switch on your camera, speak it out, speak your heart out. We are all there to hear, and we learn from it. But one thing which will make you perfect is practice. And to do that, you need to speak up in every meeting. And trust us, all of us are practicing in each and every meeting. So don't feel shy. Switch on your camera and take the baton on and let go of that uncomfortable feeling. And also, with all of that, when someone speaks up, we do an amazing thing. That is, we clap. We applause every bit of achievement, and the clap is an encouragement for the speaker when they are on virtual setup. And how do we and because of late the meetings have moved to the virtual setup, so how do we clap and how do we show our gesture of applause is that we use emojis, we use the reaction feature that is available on the meeting. So we've used that and we show our encouragement for all the speakers. So in today's meeting, I encourage all of you that whenever all the speakers are speaking, or whenever any speaker for that matter is speaking, we would use these reactions or even our own gestures to show them the appreciation for their good work. So with that, I'll move to the next segment that we have is that for all the Toastmasters meeting, we have a theme of the day. And looking at the background, you would have already understood like what is the theme of the day. So it's not a surprise anymore, and I will not take more time. So the theme that we have for today is summertime, and I'm pretty sure all of us, who cannot relate to the arrival of summer times, especially as children, as school going kids, when we were in school, summer vacation was the one of the something that we would look forward to at the beginning of the year. So with that, I will hand it over to Toastmaster of the day, that is Toastmaster Lalitha, to drive the theme. But before that, let me introduce Toastmaster Lalitha to all the people, to everyone who are present over here. So Toastmaster Lalitha is an HR by profession, and she has around 10 plus years of experience. She has completed her MA in Public Administration and PG Diploma in HR Management. So I'll request all of you to give a great round of applause for Toastmaster Lalitha, and handing it over to you, Toastmaster Lalitha, to drive the theme of the day. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pragna, for that wonderful introduction. So good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Every year it's the same. The days are getting longer, it's getting warmer, and finally the summer is here. Time to rest, relax, and have some fun. Summer means a lot of different things to different people. It can be about the food you eat, the activities you do, or simply how you spend them. So what comes to your mind when you hear summer? Anyone would like to answer this?
AC and coconut water.
Right?
Mangoes.
Right, that's also right.
Heat wave.
I'm sorry?
Heat wave.
Treat
Heat
wave.
wave.
Oh,
Heat
eat
wave.
wave. Eat wave. Eat wave. Okay. Renuka, would you like to answer?
Ice cream?
Right? Ananya?
Summer at this point, usually until school meant holidays, but in engineering, they're like, no, you come and write exams during summer. So it's kind of a misnomer right now.
So what memories are associated with summer? Shayaz, would you like to answer this?
Yes, memories associated with summer. For
Yes.
me, it is always water parks and drinking a lot of water. Water comes to my mind first when I think of summers. So water parks and water, drinking a lot of water is my favorite memory from summer.
But Nitin Raj, would you like to answer? So what memories are associated with summer?
Mm,
You can say anything. It could be summer vacation or it could be summer holidays.
holidays, no. Last week I went Kerala, Malamala Dam. I am saw so many trees, coconut.
So it must be very hot in Kerala now, coastal area at this time.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank
That's
you. Thank you for sharing your thoughts. Rohit, Toastmaster Rohit, what memories are
I think
associated with
for
summer?
me, summer vacations, I think from school and visiting the grandparents and my cousins. I think I was very fond of that. Was looking all forward to it all the time.
Nice to hear. How about
I
Preeti?
have a very weird memory.
Sure.
Sorry.
Sure, Prashant.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so I have a very weird, not, it's not weird, but very something that would not be apparent, like looking at me. So when I was a school going kid, I used to play cricket, like with boys, girls, everyone. So for me, that was a memory, like come the summer vacation when it's evening, I'll complete all my homeworks. That is, the summer vacation tasks we all get, the huge bunch of tasks we get. So I'll have a routine. Like right now, I do not have a routine as such, but when I was a kid, I used to have such a huge routine. So I'll do my bit for the day, and then come evening, I'll just rush out of my home and play cricket with everyone. So I think, I mean, looking at me, it's not apparent that I would be too much into sports, but at that time, I was like crazy. About it. So yeah, that is one memory that stands out for me for summer vacation.
So you took us back to our school days, all of us back to our school days. Toastmaster Preeti, would you like to share what memories are associated with summer?
Yes, I mean, at this point, summer is just exams, as Ananya mentioned. But back then, I think I loved watching cartoons, binge watch cartoons. That was my summer go-to retreat. So yeah.
Thank you, Preeti. Speaker Partha, Toastmaster Partha, would you like to share what memories are associated with summer?
Yes, sure. So we are 90s kids. So during our time, we only had one DD1 channel. And
Right.
during summer, there is one channel they used to show, which in the afternoon only for the kids for cartoon and all. So we used to wait for summer to sit and watch that channel. And also visiting grandparents' home and all. These are part of the summer vacation.
Thank you. How about Toastmaster Sankhya, would you like to share what memories are associated with summer?
Yeah, for summer, it's always like going back to the ice cream time. That's the only time I can completely disalign myself with any kind of thought that I will have a cold or something. So yes, ice cream and all kind of things which should otherwise harm me, like cold drinks and a lot of juices and everything. So that's because I'm a big foodie, so I always have a crush on the various foods which I have. So yeah, that's about me, Lalita.
So thank you everyone for sharing your thoughts on this summertime. So moving ahead with the meeting, I would like to explain how a Toastmasters session is conducted. Any Toastmasters meeting is divided into 3 parts. The first part consists of prepared speeches, where members prepare in advance for a 5 to 7 minute speech, and where the evaluator evaluates them. The second part is a fun-filled table topic session where anyone from the audience can come up and give a 1 to 2 minute speech on topic given by the table topic master. And the third part is the most important part, evaluation section, where our general evaluator for the day will give a report on the entire meeting of today. Having said that, I would like to invite our general evaluator for the day, Toastmaster Sankhya. Meet Mr. Toastmaster Sankhya. He's been making Roberts work in finance for 18 years, turning dull into cool. He tells stories so well that even boring number sheets want to laugh. And when he's not playing with robots or making people laugh, he's chewing down on his favorite dish, biryani. Here's the number guy who knows how to mix fun, work, and a good meal. Over to you, Toastmaster Sankhya.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Lalitha, and a very good morning, dear Toastmasters and our lovely guests. So as the general evaluator for today's meeting, my role would be to check the quality of the meeting end to end, what could have been done better or what has already been done awesome. So that's the feedback that I'm going to give. And to help me out with in the summertime as well, we have two musketeers today. So we have the tag team, the timer and the our counter. The grammarian unfortunately got engaged with his office meeting, so he couldn't join. So I would request our timer, Toastmaster Rohit, to come up to the stage and explain your timing objective.
Sure. Thank you, Toastmaster Sankhya. So, hi everyone. I am Rohit, Toastmaster Rohit, and today timer. So as timer, I will time the table topic speakers, formal speeches, and the evaluations. I will also alert each speaker of the time they have left using the green, yellow, and red cards, which denote specific time remaining. So those giving speeches should limit their remarks to their specific speech times. Most of the speeches, if let's say we have a speech for 5 to 7 minutes, then at 5 minutes, I'll raise the green card. At 6 minutes, I'll raise the yellow card. And at 7 minutes, I will raise the red card. The individual evaluation should be between 2 to 3 minutes. At 2 minutes, I'll raise the green card. At 2 minutes and 30 seconds, the yellow card. And at 3 minutes, I will raise the red card. There would be a 30-second buffer timing for which no additional card will be displayed. Coming to table topics, the table topic speeches should be between 1 to 2 minutes with the green card being shown at 1 minute, yellow card at 1 minute 30 seconds, and the red card at 2 minutes. Again, there would be a 30-second buffer timing for which no additional card will be displayed. I'll just quickly show the cards as well. The green card would be something like this, then this will be the yellow, and this will be the red. Thank you, everyone. Over to you, Toastmaster Sankhya.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Rohit. And now may I request Toastmaster Veena as the R counter to explain your role objective.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sankhya. Fellow Toastmasters and guests, the purpose of the R counter is to note words and sounds that are used as crutch or pause fillers by anyone who speaks. During the meeting, I will listen for overused words, including and, well, so, you know. I will also listen to filler sounds, including or. I will also note when a speaker repeats a word or phrase such as I, this means, that means. At the end of the meeting, I will report the number of times that each speaker used these expressions. Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Veena. Let's give a round of applause for our tag team, Toastmaster Rohit and Toastmaster Veena. And with that, we will come back towards the end of the meeting to provide the overall feedback of the entire meeting. And now back to Toastmaster Lalitha.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sankhya, for your introduction as well as the tag team introduction. A big round of applause for them. Moving to the first section of our meeting, which is prepared speeches. Our first speaker for the day is Toastmaster Partha. Toastmaster Partha, a seasoned pharmacist with a master's degree, has spent 14 years in healthcare R&D across various pharma companies. Beyond his professional life, he enjoys cooking, football, music, and long drives. Currently, he holds the position of senior manager, leading a team of project managers. But before I invite him on stage, I would like to invite Toastmaster Venkatesh to read out his speech objectives.
Thank you, Lalitha. Am I audible and clear?
Yes,
Today,
you
my
are.
target speaker, Toastmaster Partha, is attempting L1P1, that is icebreaker speech in his presentation mastery. The title of the speech is Face Your Own Fears, and the timing of the speech is between 4 to 6 minutes, and you will also get 30 seconds buffer time. And it is an icebreaker speech, and we have to give the standing ovation. The purpose of the project is to practice writing and deliver an inspiring speech. So over to you, Toastmaster Lalitha.
Please help me welcome Toastmaster Partha. Face your own fears. Face your own fears, Toastmaster Partha.
A very good morning, everyone. And thank you, Toastmaster Lalita, for such a wonderful introduction of mine. And thank you, Venkatesh, for giving me the guidance how we should proceed towards through the speaking. So thank you, everyone, fellow Toastmaster present here, that giving me this opportunity to to present my ice-breaking presentation today. And the topic is face your own fear. To introduce myself, my name is Partha Debroy, and I am from a small city, small state, Tripura, and it's a very serene and beautiful state. And my dreams bring me from Tripura to Bangalore to pursue my dreams. And now, as Lalita said, I'm working as a scientist in a pharmaceutical company. So now, what is fear? Coming to the topic of the day. So can someone help me with the definition? What is fear? Maybe can I see some hand? What is fear?
Which holds us back doing certain things.
Yeah, yes. Thank you, Lalita. So fear is nothing but maybe when we see some Hollywood movies, you can see some soldier, they freeze to the fear and scared to do any action. They are not able to move themselves. And also we can see some of us in some of the movies that one of the character frozen to a core that the person cannot help, go and help or pull something to help the hero. So these are all kind of fears who everyone we have fears from the childhood. We can see some of the they are afraid of the ghost, all the ghost stories. And also when we move towards our adulthood, we can see that it evolved, the fear evolved from ghost stories and unnatural things to different kind of fears, like fear of unknown, fear of failure, fear of log kya kahenge, like how people will express or give feedback to my activities. Fear is nothing but an emotion, an universal emotion, which triggers us some behavior in response to some of the uh, danger or some of the, if we see something is going to harm us, that emotions trigger in our body, and that actually initiate some kind of physiological actions in our body. First, it attack on the sympathetic nerve system, and then that actually relieves the adrenaline hormone in our body, which is a stress hormone. Due to this, we can see many kind of changes, physiological changes in our body. We start sweating, with our heart sound become more. We can see the very deep breathing, our knees start shaking. So you can see, like when we read the novels, it said that when I saw the tiger, I could hear the pounding of my heart. So that's kind of a fear expression, how a person can express the fear. Fear to unknown, like maximum of the people have this fear to unknown. We do not know what is there in the future, and due to that, many of the people, they do not want to pursue something new. They are afraid to switch their jobs, to go to a new city, to visit a new country, or do something new. For example, I have one of my friend. He when he went to express his feeling to his crush in school days, he got freezed. He is not able to say anything, just a rose in his hand, and we were laughing on the background. That is fear, that he could not express his feeling on that day, due to which he lost that opportunity, that a potential relationship for whom he admired so much. There was a guy who freezed in front of everyone during public speaking. He has done entire year of research of a specific topic, and when he went to deliver that, he was freezed because the fear of failure. He started thinking what other people will think if I speak something in a different way, and that kind of fear, and now started other people questioning him that what is about his research work, if he done well, where is confidence level. I myself experienced one scenario when I joined the company first time. My research work, when I went to present in front of more than 100 people in an auditorium, I found my knees are more making more noise than my thoughts to present in from the audience. I was thinking the organizing committee that they have put some podium there so that my knees are not visible to the audience. Then somehow I managed that, and then I started reflecting on my thoughts. What happened? Why actually these things are pulling me down? And I have seen in my career many genius people, many great talents. They are not able to move through their ladders because of this communication fear, because of this fear of public speaking. And that is called glossophobia. So I went home, I reflect back, and I try to understand what is the fear I have, all those, how I can make myself more comfortable in during public speaking. Then I started some of the activities to complete. I start analyzing myself. I created some plans. I start working in practicing. Then whenever I see there is a concern on fear, I directly attack that, because I know that that is the only way. I cannot procrastinate on that thing, and I have to attack that. And that is the reason today I am here to improve my public speaking and become a better leader. So that's why I joined the Toastmaster Club, and I'm thankful to everyone for giving me this opportunity. And I understand or believe that everyone here, they have some fears or may not, and this encouragement what we are getting here, with fear we will conquer what is our fear is. Thank you everyone for giving me this opportunity again. Have a great day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Partha, for such an inspiring speech. A big round of applause for Toastmaster Partha. Please let us give him a standing ovation, as this is icebreaker speech.
Thank you everyone.
Our second speaker for the day is Toastmaster Preeti. Toastmaster Preeti is a third-year computer science engineering student at VVCE. She is also the current VPPR at VVCE Toastmasters. When she's not coding, she loves dancing to K-pop music. But before I invite her on stage, I would like to invite Toastmaster Shayas to read out a speech objective.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Lalitha. Am I audible and visible? Yes? Okay. Very good morning, everyone, and a special good morning to my target speaker, Toastmaster Preeti. Toastmaster Preeti here is attempting her level 3 project 1 in her pathway dynamic leadership. And the name of this project is Negotiating the Best Outcomes. Toastmaster PT, to remind you, the speech timings are 5 to 7 minutes, where a green card will be shown at 5 minutes, a yellow card will be shown at 6 minutes, and a red card will be shown at 7 minutes, and a 30 seconds buffer time will be given after those 7 minutes. The purpose statement of your projects can be divided into two phases. The first one is that the member to learn different types of negotiations and the strategies that can be used when negotiating. The second part of your purpose statement is that for the member to share an aspect of a past or future negotiation in their life. With that being said, Along with these purpose statements, I'll be evaluating you on the basics of public speaking or writing a speech. I wish the very best for you. I'm looking forward to your speech. Back to Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Lalitha.
Please help me welcome Toastmaster Preeti, the art of negotiation. The art of negotiation, Toastmaster Preeti.
Am I audible and visible? Give me a raise of hands if you have ever been in a situation where you want the other person to think your way. Well, a couple of you. It could have been you trying to persuade a friend to go to your favorite restaurant or to convince your parents for that Goa trip. You see, both of these situations have different styles of negotiation. In fact, these styles could have impacted your outcome as well. Greetings, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. What is negotiation? Well, I did not know the answer to this until I Googled it. And it said that it is a transition of a discussion to an agreement. But I knew that this is more than just this transition. But this negotiation in itself is a huge concept, which has been a part of my past experiences, and I'm pretty sure in the future as well. Well, talking about my past experiences, I've seen that negotiations has been a part of me navigating through my friendships. Or it could be me participating in any kind of a group project activity. Or be it making decisions in the family. All of these have made sure I learn about different styles of negotiation. For this, let me take you back to my school days. Well, I was this kid that made sure my point is heard right, and the same situation occurred. In this group project setting, my friend and I get into this heated argument, wherein both of us are trying to prove that we are right. And we almost forgot that we had people around us who were a part of our team. In fact, what happened next was even shocking. I was so focused on proving myself right that I almost forgot that I was ruining the relationship between the two of us. And as a result, I slipped into the role of a competitive negotiator, someone who's so firm about their own decisions that probably they don't give a ear to the others. Well, is this a disadvantage? Probably not. Think about this. You are having a deadline and you cannot ask every team members of yours for any kind of opinion. At this point, it's necessary that we take a firm decision and the right one. And being a competitive negotiator becomes the advantage here. While keeping this aside, there came another situation in which I was asked to assign work to my teammates. And something amazing happened. You know what I thought this time? Okay, let's keep aside the individual agendas. But what we'll do is let's sit down together and jot down all our potentials and what we can bring to the table. I embraced open communication. And most importantly, this helped me step into the role of a collaborative negotiator. Someone who makes sure the entire team is coordinating in order to reach the success of a project or reach the common goal. And what happened as the result of this? It's pretty obvious. My relationship with my team strengthened. And most importantly, we were successful in that project presentation. But wait a minute. Think about this. You've got a deadline on the chart. Will you be able to collaborate effectively? And I strongly believe that accommodating this style of negotiation will be very difficult when you have very little time. You have to make a lot of discussions in order to conclude. Talking about individual agendas, there was a situation just ago in which
we had to decide our team's jersey color. And something amazing happened. Somebody said, let us go with orange. And the other person said, how about white? And somebody else, far from there, said, how about yellow? Because it's bright and happy. And that is where I knew all of us are in a very chaotic situation with different opinions right there on the table. And that is where I decided there needs to be a change here. And we went forward to another style of negotiation called as compromising negotiation. Now, do you agree if I say life comes with a lot of compromises? Well, I think most of us will say a yes to that. So what we did in the situation is that we brought in all the perspectives, pulled that together, and found a common ground. And the color we chose was black. But you see, this situation was more than just choosing a color. It was about how we compromise and come to that middle term so that everybody in the team is satisfied. Reflecting on all of these experiences, I can say that now I know the importance of being an integrative negotiator, someone who knows when to stand firm, someone who knows how to be collaborative, and exactly when to be compromising for mutual benefits. And I believe we must enter any negotiation with an open mind and active listening. And that is exactly when you will be able to think about innovative ideas for the future rather than just proving yourself or somebody else right. So, what have I learned from all of these experiences about negotiation in general? So, I remember telling you that negotiation is that transition. I would now say it's more than just transition. It's more about a transformational journey in itself, in which it starts with preparation and it can lead to collaboration and growth. This is the art of negotiation. What do you think, Toastmaster of the Day?
Thank you, Toastmaster Preeti, for that wonderful speech. So after listening to your speech, we got to know various types of negotiations. Thank you for that. A big round of applause for Toastmaster Preeti. Our third speaker for the day is Toastmaster Ananya. Toastmaster Ananya is a third-year student at VV College of Engineering with a year and a half of experience in Toastmasters. Currently, Ananya serves as the VP membership at VVCE Toastmasters and as the Associate Division Director for Program Quality for Division A. She's passionate about reading books and playing chess. Ananya combines a love for intellectual pursuits with a commitment to leadership and personal growth. But before I invite her on stage, I would like to invite Toastmaster Manoj to read out her speech objectives.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, Lalitha, Toastmaster Lalitha. Ananya Bhardwaj is attempting her pathway from dynamic leadership, which is level 3, project 3, which is research at present. And her speech title is The Cost of Oniomania. The purpose of the speech is for the members to learn about different types of negotiations and the strategies can be used when negotiating. And the purpose of the speech is to share some aspects of the past and future negotiation in his or her life. With that, I will hand back the stage to Ananya Bhardwaj. Thank you.
So please help me welcome Toastmaster Ananya, the cost of anomania, Toastmaster Ananya.
I'm sorry to do this, just a clarification. This is my elective project, research and presentation project.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is not level 3, level project 3 or?
Project 3, that's elective 2. That will be my research and presentation.
Okay, fair enough. And the objectives are the same, which I said right now, or are they different?
Objective is for a person to select a particular topic as their research on a particular topic and present about the same.
Okay, fair enough. Thank you. Where can I find, by the way, where can I find the objective, by the way? I mean, because I got this detail, so that's what I'm asking.
Oh, okay. Just give me a minute if I can share it with the.
In the
If I
chat box,
may,
please.
if I may, I can send it to Toastmaster Sankhya, the objectives, and that can be forwarded to you. Is that
If you
fine?
can put it in the chat box if it's possible, or
Yeah, sure. I'll try.
yes, thank you.
And sorry, what's the speech time?
5 to 7.
Alrighty, I've shared it. It is on its way.
Thank you.
Okay, please do verify with the speaker once again. Sorry for the inconvenience. Thank you.
Just give me a second. Let me get this over. My apologies. Just hang on. Yeah. So the purpose of sorry. So yeah, there is a change in the purpose. The purpose of the project is a member to learn and review basic research method and present a well-organized, well-researched speech on any topic.
Yes. Correct.
Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. Thank you. Over to you.
Can I start off or will the Toastmaster give me the stage once again?
You can start.
Okay. Raise your hands if you've ever ordered something from Amazon, Flipkart, or Myntra. Has there ever been a time when you've ordered something, more than 5 items in the same week, and all of them came at the same time? And looking back, have you ever had a number of carton boxes at home that you don't even realize where they came from? Greetings, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. I had the same problem a few months ago, where the number of carton boxes I had at home were so much that I didn't have a place to keep them. And that was around the same time I watched the movie Confessions of a Shopaholic, which introduced me to this fancy word called oniomania. Who here has heard the word oniomania before? Not a lot of you, but I found out that oniomania is when someone has this urge, that uncontrollable urge to buy something and not have it and keep buying something. So that means that they have an obsessive disorder to shopping. And when I saw that, I'm like, why is this something that's related to me? Because I am not the kind of person who enjoys shopping. And that is when I decided that I had to go down this rabbit hole to understand why, not only why my spending habits have increased, but what is the cost of oniomania. And the first thing I did was to understand the different types of people who shop. First of them being a compulsive shopaholic. That is when a person shops when they're feeling emotional distress or they're shopping just because they want to or feeling sad. The second type of a shopper is someone who are trophy shopaholics, who are always looking for that one perfect item. But because they're looking for that perfect item, they keep shopping around and buying things that they may not need. The main type of shopper that I am was the bulimic shopper who gets caught in this vicious cycle of not just buying but returning that same item. And that was the different types of shoppers. And isn't it fascinating that people shop for different reasons? That also got this thought in my head saying it is always women who are pigeonholed into being, oh, you guys enjoy shopping, you love shopping, you always keep shopping. So I wanted to know that if there is any scientific truth to that. And that was when I found this paper titled Exploring the Psychological Factors Underlying Shopping Addiction, which was published by the Journal of Behavioral Addictions, which showed that currently 5 to 8% of the world's population were addicted to shopping or had oniomania. Unfortunately for us women, 80 to 90% of this 5 to 8% of people were women. So that showed that women really were the main people who were affected by the shopping addiction. And the main reason for this was to help their self-esteem, how they're feeling, and improve their emotional status, which led to high levels of bankruptcy and money-based issues. That also got me to another thought. Is there any sort of a psychological or neurological impact that shopping has on us? Because if it is something we're addicted to, there has to be a biological reason for that to happen. That is when I found this wonderful article in the Journal of Neuroscience and Neuroeconomics, which was titled Understanding the Neurobiological Basis of Shopping Addiction. This study went into detailed research on how the human being reacts when you go and buy something. This included having many PET scans, brain imaging scanning, like your PET scan or MRI, which showed the neurological impact when someone was shopping. This has shown valuable insights in several neural mechanisms, which was involved in compulsive buying behavior. One key aspect was that there's a dysregulation in neural reward system. That is, whenever you buy something, there is a neural reward system that is acting on it. And these studies have shown that neural imaging demonstrates that there's a hyperactivation in the brain regions that is associated with your reward system. So whenever you shop, there's an activation in the brain reward system that activates, which makes you want to buy more. This includes regions like your nucleus accumbens, ventral striatum, and prefrontal cortex, which showed an increase in activation, which also increased the urge to buy something. This is how neurologically shopping is affecting us. With this, we are in an age currently wherein shopping is something we have everywhere around us. We can just be sitting at home watching a YouTube video and we get an alert on XYZ place has a sale. And that is something that will not help us curb our impulsive buying habits. So that with the help of social media, there has been a steady increase in how people are spending. That was again studied by the Journal of Consumer Research, which told us that with how much the social media and the managing of social media and promoting of all of these websites are impacting, there is a huge increase in spending habits as well. Because not even 15 years ago, just 0.5 to 1% of the people were affected with oniomania. But today, it is already at 5 to 8%. And with everything at our fingertips, with phone around us, this is just going to increase. And I saw that increase in me. And that was when I realized that I had to take a step back. I had to be very, very decisive of what decision I made and how to go about it. So I started to ask myself questions on, do I really want to buy it? Is there something that's asking me to buy it, or is there an emotional appeal to this? And what will happen if I buy this? How will I feel afterwards? All of which helped me curb my impulsive buying habits. Because 0.5 to 5% is a huge jump, and this jump is only going to be higher. And this is going to impact each and every one of us, because the current trends are just pushing us to buy new things each and every time there's something new. So, with that being said, it is very hard to curb our impulses, but with the right kind of attitude, it is very easy to curb ourselves. The cost of oniomania has led some people to bankruptcy and a lot more financial distress. So I hope all of you here can understand the high cost of oniomania and be careful of it. So have you ever been a part of being an oniomaniac, Toastmaster of the Day?
Thank you, Toastmaster Ananya, for this speech. A big round of applause for Toastmaster Ananya. With that, we'll be heading towards the second session, that is table topic session. For that, I'll be calling the table topic master of the day, Toastmaster Prachna. She's born and brought up in Odisha. She's currently working in a consulting firm. In her spare time, she loves to read books and binge watch Netflix series. She also likes to play badminton. Over to you, Toastmaster Prachna.
Thank you, Toastmaster Lalitha. Am I audible and visible? All right. So hi everyone. Hi once again. I'll also be your table topic master for the day. So for all the guests who have joined us for the first time, as well as for all the speakers, let me give you a very brief introduction of the purpose of table topics. So table topic is one of the best ways to practice thinking and speaking on your feet, even if we don't know the exact answers. The more we practice this, the better we'll get at it. And I assume the club members are already aware of it, but for the speaker, for the guest and the new speakers, so let me just reiterate the timing which will be allotted for for the topics. So as speakers, you will be given a topic for which you will be sharing your thoughts, or you will have to speak or deliver a short speech for about 1 to 2 minutes. And for the tables per topic speeches, please, I'll request everyone to keep their speeches for not more than 2 minutes. And as usual, and as already Toastmaster Rohit has already pointed out the rules for the timing. That is, at 1 minute, you will be shown the green card. At 1 minute 30 seconds, you will be shown the yellow card. And at 2 minutes, you will be shown the red card. So with that, I hope everyone is aware of the rules of the game. And with that, let's get started with the table topic segment of the day. So since our theme for the meeting is summertime, so I'm going to keep all the the topics close to that theme. So so it will be based on the summer times. But let me ask if anyone would like to volunteer first. All right. So I see no hands by now. So I'm going to have to do the
Ananya
weird
has
thing, which is
Pratya,
oh,
Ananya and
sorry.
Arun has raised the hand.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was looking for that yellow, but I'm sorry if I missed it. So Ananya, please go ahead. So for the topic for you is, what is your most memorable summer vacation?
Can I have my 30 seconds?
Yeah, sure. Absolutely.
Summer vacations has always been that time wherein you go to your grandparents' house, have fun with your cousins and all. But for me, my most memorable summer vacation was when I was just entering my ninth grade. My parents decided that it would be a wonderful idea to send me on a trip alone. Not alone. I had a group of people, but nobody I knew there. And it wasn't like it was a fancy trip, it was a trekking trip. They decided they would send me to Himachal Pradesh so that I could spend 5 days trekking to the Bias originating Bias Kund in Himachal. And they're like, you go alone on your own. It's okay if none of your friends come. Being the introverted, unphysical person I was like, no, I don't want to go. But they're like, no, Ananya, you will get to go and go on the flight alone all by yourself for the first time ever. You will go and have 10 days without your parents. But at that point, what I didn't realize was that even though my parents weren't there, neither were my friends. Everyone there were absolutely new people. But little did I know that was a boon in of itself, because I got to make a whole set of new friends that I never thought I would, because all of them were either my seniors or were from a different school. So with that, I had the best time over there, made sure I could go shopping all on my own for the first time. I think that was probably my start of my Onia mania. But with that being said, I was able to trek for the first time. That was the first time in my life snow, because South India decides it's way too hot to have snow. So with that being said, that is my most memorable trip. My trip to Biaskund all alone in ninth grade was my favorite trip. What was your favorite summertime vacation table topics master?
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ananya, for sharing your thoughts. I already mentioned the most memorable thing that I used to do during my summer vacation, which was like playing cricket and going out in the evening and playing cricket with all of my friends. But I'm pretty sure the adventure that you took on might have been very wild and very thrilling, because there were a lot of first times that I heard from you. And also that reminds me that stepping out of our comfort zone actually makes us, or gives us a lot of opportunities to explore. So that was a tremendous example for that. So thank you so much, Toastmaster Ananya, for sharing your thoughts. With that, I will move on to the next topic that I have for all of us. Anyone would like to? Oh, I see. Hand raised, so I will request Toastmaster Manoj. All right, so Toastmaster Manoj, for you, it's a bit childish, I would say, but still I would give it that to you, that if you were given 5 free coupons for ice cream of your choice, what would you pick?
Fellow Toastmasters, what a wonderful time to decide on a summer vacation. You have 5 choice to do that, and especially 5 coupons. I would love to have go for all the 5. The reason why I said, because I have heard a lot many people saying about the chocolates, mango lollies, or pineapple freshness ice creams and all those things. But the best part of me is the mango ones, the mango lollies, where you can lick around the lollies in different 360 directions. It reminded me of my childhood days. I'm pretty sure everyone as well here is that when you got those ice cream wala going around in your mohallas, in your colonies, because being in a stayed in the factory, a township, I can easily recollect that. When the ice cream wala comes up, actually he got a small kind of a bell around it on his whatever the vehicle he got carry on. So he used to ring those vehicles, so we can easily hear on 50 meters away, actually this guy is coming to here and nearer to us. The only thing is that we just racing towards your parents to get those, the 1 coin or 50 pence or say 50 paisa kind of thing, to get those things. For me, the ice cream lollies, especially if the mango lollies, would make it beautiful. Actually, the reason why I'm saying, it's not about today. If you look at this context, you have money to buy those kind of ice creams. You can go bigger baskets or Robbins or whatever. Actually, say you have so many different varieties of ice cream. But those days, that small piece of ice cream is like winning $1 million kind of things. You get those lollies and then licking around with your friends, the ice creams, sitting them with them and speaking about those small fanciful gossips and all those things. That makes the lolly much more impactful. It's not about the flavor, it's not about the kind of different varieties, or it's not about the cold breeze getting inside your mouth, but sitting with your friends or sitting with your family members discussing all kind of things. Those things makes more impactful and giving a lasting impression when you are with those ice creams. So with that, I will handing back to our table topic master, Prajna. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Manoj. That was such a wonderful insight on such a simple topic that we had. But it just took us back to the times when we used to hear the ice cream, the bell of that ice cream cart. Absolutely, I can totally relate to that. And also the number of fights I used to have to do with my parents to get at least one out of it. But thank you so much, Toastmaster Manoj, for sharing your thoughts. And it was absolutely a wonderful insight on that. Thank you. So with that, I will move on to the next topic. So Toastmaster Arun, would you like to take the next topic?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, all right. So what is your favorite family activity for summertime?
Okay. Yeah. So thank you for that wonderful topic, table topic master. So generally, in summer, like we actually go out and then enjoy. But at the same time, the summer is too hot. So the primary things which me and then with my kids and then my wife and family, right? Like primary kids are really interested to have drawing. Like drawing is one of the major activity which we are all are interested. So that's where we actually spend most of our time. Even this it need not be summer, but since summer we have a lot of time, especially the vacation started already. So they are already kind of really kind of interested and then enthusiastic about like coming up with new different types of paintings, right? How do we actually find out like try out new painting types which we can try out in this summer. So we were generally doing the normal shading, I mean, drawing and then shading. That's what we were generally doing. But this time, what we are actually planning, little more advanced or next level with the oil paints, right? That little tougher, and we're just understanding and learning how to do it. And moving on, maybe in another few days, we will actually start doing. I mean, we tried something which is not working well. So in a few days time, I think like we'll be slowly moving ahead there. So that's where we are actually kind of thrilled to actually start with kind of activity which we are interested as well, but going to the next level. Yeah. Thanks for the topic.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Arun. That is such an amazing family activity to do. And we would love to see all the paintings that you are getting to do. I mean, we would love to see it in the club someday. But thank you so much, Toastmaster Arun, for sharing your thoughts and good luck. And hope you all do wonderful in the next level and get to the next level. But with that, I will move on to the next topic for the table topic master. So I would like to request one of our guests of the meeting. So Toastmaster, Jayendra, would you like to take up the next topic?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So what are some of your favorite summertime destinations? Like where would you like to travel during summer?
Um, yeah, my father's brother, elder brother, he's in Kunur, Uttarakhand, Ooty, they call. So that is my destination actually. That is one. So we used to frequently go and we spend time with them. Actually, we have cousins there. So he actually is an army man. Actually, he was a captain in the army. So we used to spend a lot of time and I like going with him to the vegetable market and picking up things and coming back in that road, like topsy-turvy roads. So that used to be very, very interesting and in that time. So, and we used to have the like from the cakes and all. It used to be made and cakes and the chocolates. So that used to be a great time we used to have. So.
Amazing.
Mm.
Thank you so much, Jayendra. But since I said Toastmaster, we would really love to see you as a Toastmaster in the club someday. But
Sure, yeah.
thank you so much, Jayendra. And you definitely have a great memory of the kind of the destination or when you like to go in the summertime. But I personally, I like to just stay in one room under AC, and I do not want to go out in the summertime. But thank you so much, Jayendra, for sharing your
Thank you.
thoughts. So
Sure.
with that, uh, absolutely. With that, I'll move to the next topic. So any takers or anyone who would like to volunteer? All right. So Toastmaster Veena, the topic for you is, what is your favorite way to cool off or beat the summer heat?
Um, For me, the best way to cool off or beat the summer heat is coconut water. Drink coconut water. Nothing works like the fruit, the coconut water. Every time me and my parents are outside, maybe it's a simple drive or a visit to the temple or to the mall. Yes, malls have many fruit juices and outlets, and you have the best brands there. But no, we'd rather drive to the street vendor, and sometimes when we have the patience, we go to the street vendor near our house, our favorite. He knows us, we know him, and now there's a bond formed. And we get discounts also if he's making a lot of sales that day and if he's in a good mood. And of course, we give him some compliments. And of course, every time we ask him, when we ask him for coconut water, there is the standard instruction. And there is no offense meant also. We say, please give us sweet ones and ones that have a lot of water. He doesn't take offense. He's like, you know me, right? Of course, I'll give you the best ones. And he gives us the best ones. And we really, really, really appreciate Mr. Selvan. His name is Selvan. So, yes, the best way to beat the summer heat for me is coconut water. Thank you, Toastmaster Pragna.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Veena. And I must say, having coconut water to beat off the summer heat is not only the most, I would say, popular, but one of the very healthy way to do that. And also, I really appreciate the way you have formed a bond with the vendor, as in you know them personally. It's such an amazing way. These small little relations or equations that we set up and maintain throughout the life. And even if we find amazing places to go out, but we still always come back to the one place where we had such an amazing bond. So thank you so much, Toastmaster Veena, for sharing your thoughts. And it was such an a pleasure to know about about your experience. So thank you so much. With that, I will move to the next topic for the table topic. So anyone who would like to take up the next topic? All right, so let me pick. I'm
Partha
sorry,
has
I feel really
raised
bad.
his hand.
Okay. All right, so sorry. But actually, I really feel bad when I have to cold pick. I don't like it personally, but all right, I will go with Toastmaster Partha. So, what is your favorite summertime fruit or vegetable? Anything. I mean, it's a very simple topic, but then
Yes,
absolutely huge.
yes. So as summer brings so much of heat on the earth with very strong heat waves, also brings very nice vegetables for us along with fruits. So for during this summer, I like one vegetable which actually called bitter gourd. I like bitter gourd actually. So in my childhood, I never used to have it. I every time someone given bitter gourd any dish, then I'll not eat the bitter gourd. But now, from maybe 5 to 6 years back, I don't know, my taste bud has changed, and I started liking bitter gourd, and it became one of the favorite dish during summer. And in my home I have many mango trees, so they are from different varieties, and I will sit not with one or two mangoes, I'll sit with a big bucket of mango in front of the TV, and then I will finish the entire bucket for that day. So that is again one of my favorite activity during summer. And these two fruits, this fruit and this vegetable, really I relish during the summertime. Thank you. We would also like to know what is your favorite fruit and vegetable, Toastmaster Prajna.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Partha. I would not say that my favorite vegetable, I would not say I have any specific vegetable in mind when it comes to summer, but definitely, as everyone's favorite, mangoes are everyone's go-to for summers. And I must say, that you are very privileged and very lucky that you have so many varieties of mango in your in your farmhouse or in your backyard, and you get to have a bucket of it, because and then you get to choose what to have. But absolutely privileged for that. But so my favorite is also mango, and we relish, and we as family also relish the same fruit as you do. So thank you so much for asking that question, and thank you so much for sharing your thoughts as well. So with that, I think I have the last topic, which is a little bit serious, I would say, but then I would definitely want to know everyone's thought, the thought for the speaker. So anyone who would like to take up that topic? Well, okay, I have to do the bad thing right now. I'll have to pick someone. So, Toastmaster Rohit, would you like to take up the next topic?
Sure, I can.
All right. So the next topic is what are some of the challenges of summer?
Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Prajna. So some of the challenges of the summer. I know we are already facing those being in Bangalore. I mean, I grew up in North India and we had their own challenges there, but I never imagined that in Bangalore also we'll have such things. But then, yeah, I think the biggest one is the water scarcity, which we are facing in Bangalore here and all over the world as well. And other than that, I mean, uh, other than that is how to keep calm because we know how the temperature soars and how with that our emotions soars and everybody is like in the hot zone. So that's one thing which is there. Other than that, I I also see like I mean, basically, the impact of summer or weather, I mean, the heat is everywhere. Like when you're not having that right frame of mind, it impacts you. There is irritation, there's anger that even led to your productivity being decreased and kind of stuff. So I think those kind of behaviors challenges also come through. So I think, yeah, those are the ones right now which I can think of. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster President.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Rohit, for sharing your thoughts. And also, in the Western world, we get to hear, oh, summers are coming. They feel so excited. But us in India, we literally dread the summertime given the heat and humidity. But still, summer has its own not advantages, but something to look forward to. That is, as we all discussed, are the memories and everything we have. But with all that, there are a couple of challenges as well. And with global warming, with the temperature rising, these challenges are becoming more prominent every passing day. And we hope, and also, as you rightly mentioned, the emotional couple of, strains that we also start to feel as the temperature soars is also very prominent. And yeah, true. I'll totally agree with you that. But thank you so much, Toastmaster Rohit, for sharing your thoughts. And I hope all of you. So, with that, we'll come to the close of this segment for the meeting. That is the table topic segment. And I will hand it over to Toastmaster of the day after this. And I hope all of you had a good time speaking up and enjoyed the topics that we had for you. So with that, over to you, Toastmaster Lalitha.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pragna, for the session and for the amazing topics. A big round of applause for Toastmaster Pragna. With that, we'll be heading towards the evaluation session. I'll be calling Toastmaster General Evaluator Sankhya to present his report.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Lalitha. And now to begin up with the third segment of the meeting, that's a general evaluation. So this evaluation will be divided into three parts. The first part, wherein I'll be calling upon the evaluators to give their evaluation. The second one will be the tag team report, and the third one will be the overall aspect, how the meeting went, that report on that. Now, to begin with, we have our the icebreaker for today's session, and to evaluate Toastmaster Partha, may I request Toastmaster Venkatesh to be on the virtual stage.
Am I audible and clear?
Yes, you are.
Okay. So, my target speaker, Toastmaster Partha, I have divided your speech into two parts. The first part is what you excel at, and the second one is what areas you can improve upon in future speeches. Talking about the first part, I have seen throughout your speech, you are very comfortable, not only with yourself, but with also audience. And the second part, I like the structure of the speech from the starting to the end, how you took the examples, like the first one is soldier, the second one is how chemical responses in our body have caused fear, and the third part is how we have moved the different cities and switches your jobs. You took the personal examples to define the project of the speech to inspire the audience. And I also like your vocal variety, the tone, the speed, volume, starting from the starting of the speech till the end. To maintain a good vocal variety, and the areas you could improve upon. I have two recommendations for you. Starting from the first one, you took little time to introduction, because if you spend so much of time in introduction, you have limited time to speak for only 4 to 6 minutes. So don't waste time in introducing yourself. And the second one is the state utilization. I found you are standing in one place. You can go to and fro to express yourself. It will get little more attention from the audience. This is from my part. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster Sankhya.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Venkatesh. Rightly said by Toastmaster Venkatesh, on the evaluation, I agree with his point. So congratulations, Toastmaster Partha. This is your first icebreaker speech, and you did very well in that. And considering the feedback which Toastmaster Venkatesh has given, just in terms of the managing the time, because in Toastmaster speeches, time plays a very, very huge role. So avoid giving the introduction, because that I have seen you have almost take 30 to 45 seconds while you introduce yourself, and repeating what Toastmaster Lalitha has already introduced yourself. So that part you can ignore and just straight away come to the story. And overall, congratulations. And let's give a round of applause for Toastmaster Partha and Toastmaster Venkatesh. Kudos to the. Now moving on to our day for Toastmaster Preeti. May I request his evaluator, Toastmaster Shays, to please be on the stage.
Am I audible and visible?
Fantastic, Shays. Yeah, go ahead.
Great. Toastmaster Preeti, if I were to go around the room and ask everyone how the speech was, I feel like there would be no negotiation and an agreement that your speech was impeccable. Let's start off with what made your speech impeccable. The first point being that you had audience interaction at the start and you got straight to the point with the definition of negotiation, saving everyone the time and setting the tone for your entire speech. The second point that made your speech impeccable was the power of three. You had three stories to highlight three styles of negotiation: your argument story for the competitive style, your teammate story for the collaborative style, and your jersey story for the compromising type. This gave a very good structure to your speech and also made it easier for the audience to follow what styles you were speaking about, which basically gave it a personal touch. The fourth point that third point that made your speech impeccable were your hand gestures. Your hand gestures actively supported what emotions you were trying to showcase during your speech. And the fourth point being that your stage division was really impeccable, especially when you said, "Let me take you back in time," and you take 2 steps forward. I feel like that made your speech impeccable. You started off with the initial definition of negotiation to be a transition towards an agreement. I feel like to take your speech to the next level, we need to transition from your strengths to points of improvement. Starting off, the first point of improvement that I have for you is that maybe you could have included voice modulation and characterization. You had a very emotional point in your story where you had an argument with a dear friend. Maybe expressing those emotions through anger in your voice and body language could have emphasized that point even more, that this is a good friend of mine, I'm having an argument with him. The second point is that I would suggest for you to improve upon is the connect between the three stories was a little bit off. There were three stories about your friends, but you initially started off with friends, family, Goa, and all of it. The third point of improvement that I have for you is that you listed the pros and cons for the collaborative style, but you only listed the pros for the competitive and the compromising type. Maybe if you would have kept it a little bit more consistent with pros and cons of all three styles, it would have covered the entire aspect of those three negotiation styles. Now, your takeaway for the meeting is that a negotiation isn't a transformation. It's not a transition. It's a transformational journey. And to ensure a transformational journey for your next speech, I have a challenge for you. This challenge is that you could have included the strategies for negotiation that were there as a part of your project, listing it off. The first 5 minutes being the most important, the I statements emphasizing on the humanity of the negotiator, and showing appreciation with your negotiator when they agree on something. To summarize, you had audience interaction, power of three, stage division, and hand gestures as the part of the speech that made it impeccable. The points of improvements would be voice modulation, characterization, connect between the three stories, and the pros and cons being listed consistently. To conclude, I say that I had an amazing time. I learned a lot about negotiation through your speech, and I look forward to your next speech. Thank you. Back to the general evaluator.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Shaiz. And I agree with the points which Toastmaster Shaiz has rightly pointed out. Just one thing which I just want to add over here. Now, this is more towards the technical side, Preeti. I see you are using the headphone as a Bluetooth. Now, what happens when you are using a wireless connection on the Bluetooth? There is always a pros and a cons. The pros is, people will not be able to see that, yes, you are using a, any headset, which is like a, in terms of the visualization, it gives a good part. But on the cons, and which happened here, was using Bluetooth. Now, this is the difference why many in the stage shows also, they prefer to use a wired connection instead of the Bluetooth. Even the Bluetooth, there is a chance that your battery gets dropped down a bit, and because of which there will be a connection or lack of connection in the whatever you are speaking. Now, in your entire journey of 5 to 7 minutes, towards the end, suddenly your voice got dropped down a lot. We can hear you, but it got dropped down. Now, when you are speaking, it's very important that each and every word matters, right? So if there is a distortion, that will be, it will not give the impact that you want the audience to be. So with that, let's give a round of applause for Toastmaster Preeti and Toastmaster Shaiz. Beautifully done. Great evaluation. Thank you so much. And now moving on to our the third speaker for the day, Toastmaster Anina. May I request his evaluator, Toastmaster H.
Thank you, General Evaluator, Toastmaster Sankhya, and everyone, and especially to our target speaker, Ananya Bhardwaj. Bait the hook to suit the fish. What did I say the statement to you, to all? The reason why I said, look at what Ananya did actually. She come to the stage, center stage, and she asked a rhetorical question. How many of you have used an e-commerce platform like Amazon or Flipkart or eBay? And see, all are relatable. We all show our hands. That easy to connect with the audience. That's how you need to have your hook statement. The whole speech was all about research, basic research. And in my mind's eye, she did an advanced research, I would say. Structure of the meeting was good. Structure of the speech was well written, very well crafted, and you delivered stupendously very well. You took a center stage. You cemented in the middle of the stage, which is the digital platform, and delivered it very well. All your words, all your clarity of information was very crystal clear to everyone, especially mine, it's clear. Use a very colorful language. So much of information was there, a lot of facts were there. I think some of my words are like, the cherry pick, if I have to cherry pick some of the words like rabbit hole, pigeonhole, those are kind of easy to connect for me. I use often these words, but there are other words as well, because you used a lot of psychological, neurological impact, buying behaviors, we can all relate to it because we are all in the world of clickboard buttons. We click those buttons and get those items straight on our doorstep. So we can all relate to it. How can Toastmaster Ananya can do a much more impactful speech? What kind of improvisations she can able to bring into a speech? Now, see, if I have to look into the speech, it is basically like I'm looking at a lot of stick notes on the wall. Why did I say? Because so much of information has been pondered on us actually. The whole speech was all about facts, informations on that. You started very well, and then the information was flowing, and it's snowball effects actually coming from the top to bottom. Actually, a lot of information were there. Why did I say the informations is good? But in my opinion, facts tells, story sells. Try to bring some kind of a story in your speech. Now, how do I say stories? Why do you think stories can be easy for you? Bring up some kind of a theatrical scene about your family, your parents, how he does to deal with those kind of buying behaviors. I used to have this one small paper and to take those items and those kind of things buying. The other side, what is currently we are doing it actually. We all are buying on the keyboards. We all are buying on the kind of online platforms. That would be a story bringing. I think that would be able to improvise your speech much more. The second thing is that since we all have this goldfish memory kind of thing, if you have so many of informations out there, our mind doesn't able to digest because we have this 9 seconds memory kind of thing. Maybe try to bring the story because that will going to give you a lasting impression on it. But in addition to that, I really like the way you delivered the speech. You stood and delivered. That's more important because it's in the 16-inch screen. We always sit and deliver like what I'm doing right now. But you stood and deliver. For that, I applaud you for that. But in addition to that, you have a body language, your clarity of your speech, your eye contact was good, and you are a good speaker. With that, over to the general evaluator.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Manoj. Just to add to one point over here, while Toastmaster Manoj has rightly pointed out about the body language, the other aspects, what I've also felt, just to take it onto the other level, a usage of the prop would have been a great justification to the type of speech which you come up with. So with that, I would wish all the best to Toastmaster Ananya. Let's give a round of applause for Toastmaster Manoj and Toastmaster Ananya. Great. And now moving on to the second part of today's meeting, the TAC Teams report. May I request the timer for today's meeting, Toastmaster Rohit, to present the time report, please.
Sure. Thanks, Toastmaster Sankhya. Let me just try to share my screen. Just give me a second. Oh, okay. Looks like I'm not able to share because I'm on my office laptop. But anyways, I will go ahead with the timings. So coming to the speeches section, Toastmaster Partha took 6 minutes and 55 seconds. Toastmaster Preeti took 7 minutes and 10 seconds, while Toastmaster Ananya took 7 minutes and 14 seconds. On the evaluators, Toastmaster Venkatesh took 1 minute 45 seconds. Toastmaster Shays took 3 minutes and 2 seconds. Toastmaster Manoj took 3 minutes and 36 seconds. And for the last topic on the table topic timings, Toastmaster Ananya took 1 minute 43 seconds. Toastmaster Manoj took 2 minutes 13 seconds. Toastmaster Arun took 1 minute 33 seconds. Toastmaster Jayendra took 51 seconds. Toastmaster Veena took 1 minute 15 seconds. Toastmaster Partha 1 minute 22 seconds. And myself, Toastmaster Rohit, took 1 minute 16 seconds. So yeah, those were all the timings. Thank you, and over to you, Sankhya. You're on mute, Sankhya.
Oops. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Rohit. And now may I request our counter, Toastmaster Veena, to present the report, please.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sankhya. I'm sharing my screen. I hope it's up.
Yep, we can see.
Yes, so Toastmaster Partha said 2 times. Ananya, 2 times. Toastmaster Arun, and also there were a few repeats on the word actually, which was used as a crutch. And Toastmaster Jayendra used so as a filler once. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Veena. Let's give a round of applause to the tag team, Toastmaster Rohit and to Toastmaster Veena. Kudos. Now it's time for the overall report of today's meeting. So today's meeting, we started off around 11:05. We were waiting for a few of the role takers to join in. So I would request all the role takers, especially to join in at least 10 minutes before to do an audio video check and also to show your presence that yes, you are there. There is no last minute back out or something. So it's very important to be on time. And so anyway, but with the meeting was started off very nicely. It was started off for Toastmaster Nitin, who took up the Sergeant at Arms for the very first time. So kudos to Nitin. I know it's very difficult to take up the first role in the first meeting, and you have just joined very recently. So let's give a round of applause to Nitin for taking up the meeting role. Kudos.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. And just a few, point of advice which will make your role much smoother from the next time onwards. One is, since the Sergeant at Arms has a script on its own, read the script a couple of times so that when you are in the meeting, it becomes a very smooth way of doing it. When you are reading the script, read it very, very clearly because each word matters a lot, right? So just practice on that, but great job done. Now, moving on to our presiding officer for today's meeting, Toastmaster Pragya. Toastmaster Pragya, kudos to you for taking up two roles or wearing two hats today. As a presiding officer, you did a wonderful job in taking the introduction of the guests as well. I know there was some technical issue. We were not able to hear it properly for a few times, but yeah, I mean, but I found out that yes, you took it back, you did something, and now your voice was absolutely fine with that. And so it's very important to join a bit earlier and to do the audio video check, because every time we join the meeting, there can always be a change in the audio video settings for us, right? But amazingly job done. And this is the first time also you are taking up the presiding officer's role, and great job done. Let's give a round of applause to Toastmaster Pragya as the presiding officer for today's meeting. And now, moving on to our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Lalitha. Toastmaster Lalitha, first of all, I'll begin with that. What a wonderful theme that you come up with, because summer theme is something which everybody can relate to it, and now everybody has certain aspect of this word summer. So when you started off with the meeting, I saw it was very, very engaging, and the way you started interacting with the members is one, because of the way you are asking the questions, also because the type of theme which we have is pretty much relatable. So people keep on continuously speaking on that one. And the way you moved the entire meeting was really nice. After every speech, you gave a very nice way of a smooth transition while you move on to the second speech and the third speech. Well done to that. Couple of small improvement. One is in terms of your content. So content wise, although you asked a lot of, it was a very engaging, but somehow I feel your content on this was lacking, which could have been improved, because I haven't found anything which you brought in the table on the content as a summer, right? So that could have been worked on. Secondly, since it's an audio, it's a Zoom background, so it's very important that you do an audio video check before every speaker is there on the on the virtual stage to give a smooth flow on the meeting. But apart from that, great job done. Let's give a round of applause for our Toastmaster for the day for today's meeting, Toastmaster Lalitha. And last and finally, Toastmaster Pragya, back to you as the Toastmaster, as the table topic speaker for today's meeting. I would say this meeting role you take was amazingly well. For what I really liked about this role, since we have a couple of guests with us who are not familiar with the table topic master, you clearly laid down that what is the table topic all about. It's impromptu speaking. You also spoke about the timing as well. I really like the way you summarize very nicely and a very friendly way after each and every table topic speaker spoke. So the transition was extremely smooth, extremely friendly, and people were very much eager to participate because of the relatable topic that you brought to the table. Great job done. Just a small improvement area, like in Toastmaster, as the Sergeant at Arms said that after every speaker we should clap. So you could have asked all the members, all the speakers to clap after every once the speaker moves away from the dais. But great job done, and kudos to you for taking up this role and double hat. Let's give a round of applause again for our table topic master, Toastmaster Pragya. And with that, let me hand over back now to our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Lalitha. Thank you so much.
Thank you, General Evaluator Sankhya, for the detailed report. A big round of applause for General Evaluator Sankhya. With this, I'll be passing on the stage to the presiding officer, Toastmaster Pragya. Over to you. We can't hear you, Pradna. You're on mute.
Oh, I'm so sorry. So I was saying that before we close the meeting, I would encourage everyone to kindly switch on their cameras so we can take a selfie. And also, please, if you can select any one of the reactions or emojis that you would like to that you want it to appear to the next to your screen, that would also be amazing. So yeah, so I'll request everyone to switch on their camera and let me quickly take a selfie. All right. All done. All right. So thank you, everyone, for joining this meeting. And with this, I will officially close the meeting 369 for today. And we can head off to our days. But before that, I would also like to request our guests who had joined us today, if they would like to share any feedback, any thoughts with us. How did the meeting go? Do you have any suggestions of or improvement areas that we would like to focus? So I would start with Jayendra with you first, if you'd like to share your thoughts.
Yeah, sure. This is the first full meeting which I'm attending, and it was very smooth and clearly everyone had a role, and it was very good to see that. And I thank you for involving me in some table topics, and gave me some opportunity to speak. And yeah, it was great actually. Thank you for that.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Jayendra. And we absolutely look forward to see you in our club one day, or whenever you
Sure.
would feel like. You can get in touch with Toastmaster Shankya in case you would like to understand about the club details a little more. So thank you so
Sure.
much for sharing your feedback. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
All right. So I think we are good to close. Toastmaster Sankhya I think we are good to close the meeting for today.
Yeah, we would also love to hear from Shaiz, Preeti, and Ananya as well.
Oh, okay. I'm so sorry.
Um,
Yeah, Toastmaster
Hello.
Shaiz,
No,
please
no
go ahead.
issues. Yeah, so yes, good afternoon, everyone, once again. Currently, my body temperature and the temperature outside is the same right now, so that's why my voice is a little bit on and off with the cold. But I would like to say that I really enjoyed the meeting. Toastmasters is a platform for people to come and open up about their thoughts. And this just exemplifies that goal. And I really appreciate Toastmaster Sankhya for the timely replies. And I'm really sorry that I spelled your name wrong. I missed the H, so apologies for that. But thank you so much for giving us this opportunity to be a part of your meeting. I look forward to more such collaborations. Thank you so much.
Thank you
Thank you
so
so
much,
much.
Toastmaster. Sorry, Ananya,
Thank you
please
so much
go
for
ahead.
the
Yeah.
thank you so much for the opportunity. I really am happy I got a speech slot here because for the past few weeks we've had exams going on and all, and this Toastmasters has really been a very nice break, especially for me, considering I've just, after exam I just come, I need a break, I attend a meeting somewhere or something. That's how my week has been. So today's meeting also was very, very fun. I had a lot of fun. I hope to attend all of your meetings anytime I'm available. With that being said, thank you for the speech slot.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ananya. We also look forward to seeing you again in the meeting, and we hope that your next couple of speeches are also done with us, so we would get to know all the research work that you have been doing and sharing with us. So thank you so much. Toastmaster Preeti, would you like to share your thoughts?
Yes, thank you so much. First of all, I think as Ananya mentioned, it was just exams for a while. So I was missing meetings back in our club. So I was like, okay, it's going to be really a new experience coming to another club and delivering the speech. I think for me personally, that's a huge thing. Someone like me who's really shy and who stays in the comfort zone, this was like that whole new exposure. And the meeting was so well organized and I really liked coming here. I think one Sunday spent really well, with so much of learning and brand new opportunities. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the speaker slot. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Preeti. So glad to hear all good positive and good words for us. But we definitely want to see more of you. We definitely want to see more of your speeches delivered in our club, and we really hope that you enjoyed the session today. And thank you so much for joining today. All right. I hope I'm not missing out on anyone. All right, I guess I'm not, but if I am, please, and if anyone would like to share any other thoughts or any feedback for us, please feel free to go ahead. I think we have 9 more minutes to our day, to the meeting, so we can use that time. Or otherwise, if nothing else, happy to give all of you back 9 minutes to your day, because it's Sunday already, and we cannot wait to enjoy our Sundays. So yeah.
Thank you, everybody. Yeah. Have a great weekend.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
everyone. Have a
Thank
great
Thank you so
weekend.
much.
Thank you, everyone. Have a great
Yeah.
Sunday.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye bye.
Thank you, everyone.